Hello, friends. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I thought I'd make a video while I'm driving home today, and it is Easter weekend. I hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. And yesterday we celebrated, unfortunately for us, Jesus's crucifixion, and tomorrow on Sunday is resurrection. So it's a very interesting time, and the I was just reflecting on how people who let's say a man was drinking this water and he was told that the water was bad water, and he says, that's just a conspiracy theory. And then he goes and he does something else and he drinks tap water again, and somebody says, hey, you shouldn't really drink this. And he says, oh, you're crazy. And if we see him finally die and he goes to heaven and he says, why didn't you warn me that I would be poisoned? And God says, I sent all these messengers and all these people to tell you, but you didn't listen. So it's like that in life, we get all the things that we need. You have them now. It's just that, you're not paying attention, and things change, unfortunately, quickly nowadays, and things are moving fast, and you might not know, what's good or not sometimes from your point of view. But if you stay in faith and you stay on point and you try to do the right thing, and then you'll know the difference between right and wrong, and you just do what you got to do, and you try to live the life the best way you can. I have a saying that enlightenment isn't the destination. It's just illuminating the path you're already on. So when you're in your life and you're going through things, and then you're seeing, what can I do to make my life better, I think the easiest thing would be to help other people, because you really have to look at the end of the day, life is short, and then at the end of your life, you're going to look back and say, what did I do? How many people did I help? And it's about, doing that. So think of ways that you could help others, today. What's something that you could do? A donation certainly is an easier thing than actually going out, but is there a family member? Is there somebody out there? Let's say, start with your family. Say, how can I help them more? How can I be with my family more? How can I help them more? Maybe you're estranged from a relative. Maybe they're hurting. Maybe there's a way to build that bridge back up, or get back together with someone that that you love, but you did something wrong. Maybe there's some way to make amends. A lot of people have right now, unfortunately, in America and around the world, we're getting addicted to these drugs. Drugs are certainly a blight on mankind, but when you think about your life, and what it is when you have that temptation come to you, I recommend doing some fasting, and fasting will help to build up your willpower so you can fight that temptation. So when you're coming up on that, whatever it is, that temptation, that thing, you have a moment right before whatever that act is that you do, and you say, that moment before you do it is the time to stop it. So before you actually act and do whatever that act is, you always have a moment of choice. And that's the moment that you push into for your willpower and say, I don't want to do it anymore. So I help many people, stop their addictions. And what you do is, when you have that addiction that comes to you and you're kind of stuck with it and you don't know what to do and you feel like you're a slave to it, you just push into it. And the way you push into it is like I said to somebody once when they said they're at a party and they're an alcoholic and they can't stop. They're trying to stop, and then they go out to a party and somebody hands them a drink. Before you even think to take a sip, just drop it. Just open your hand and drop that drink, and let it fall on the ground, let it smash the bottle, whatever it is. Just drop it and say, oh, I'm clumsy, sorry. And then they go to give you another and say, you know what, maybe I shouldn't. It's just that one act, that one reflex, just opening up your hand. It's just that one little bit is going to save you. And that's all it takes, is a split second of courage in between the lapse, in between you being a slave to that impulse and being free. So just remember that. And the more you build up your willpower through fasting, the more you can resist these kind of things and temptations. Anyway, I hope you have a good Easter. Like, subscribe, share. Have a great day. And if you want to have the best life possible, again, try to help others. Have a great day. Bye-bye.